Well, as if the world wasn't fucked up enough right now, let's talk about Ari Aster movies. There's only so much terrifying you can fit into a movie. There's only so much that can unsettle you about any individual motion picture. But a man called Ari Aster has recently been attempting to breach those limits and create something that makes everybody vastly less comfortable than any other movie ever. In the name of this strange and, I don't know, potentially illegal goal, Ari Aster has thus far made 2 movies, both of which, including and also every short he ever made before them, he wrote and directed everything. He never does one or the other. He always writes and directs everything he makes, which I've got to respect about him. That's something I really like. However, that also means that there is nobody but him to blame for the complete insanity and terrifying nature of all of these, okay? So today I'm giving 1-minute reviews to both Hereditary and Midsommar in an attempt to figure out which of these is better, or maybe which is just more terrifyingly insane, or I don't know. Let's go. So first up is Hereditary, which is described by one sentence on IMDb as a grieving family is haunted by tragic and disturbing occurrences. And that's the problem, because if I was given 10 sentences, I probably couldn't explain it any better than that one. It's a freaky film with murder, demons, I think, terror, lots of terror for sure, and a whole lot of other just stuff, okay? I don't know how to describe it, I can't do it, okay? This was an awful choice to review. How do I even vaguely talk about this film without a therapist present? Here is my 1-minute review for Hereditary.
I just don't want to put any more stress on my family.
Basically, the family grandmother, an eccentric woman, dies. Then, after an allergic reaction to the party, the daughter is violently decapitated by a road sign while being driven to the hospital, so she's also dead. And then the mother just kind of starts going loopy and insane, tries to contact her dead daughter, but then her mother's corpse is gone, and then they find it in their attic beheaded, and then the grandmother, but the daughter, is kind of possessing everybody. I don't know. Everyone basically gets possessed and dies, sometimes by literally spontaneously combusting, sometimes by levitating yourself into decapitation. It's fucked up. Is it any good? I don't know! It's well made. It's dark. So dark. But it is, I think it is a good film, okay? I can't understand it. I don't get it. But what was happening was terrifying and weird, and that was good. If there's a bunch of symbolism behind this, I can't tell what it is, but it's batshit crazy. I'm giving it 75 out of 100. I could also give it like 7 out of 100, and it would feel just as right, but I'll give it that, okay? Mostly because I'm scared that if I don't give it a good mark, then Ari Aster will summon some sort of demon to kill me. I think he's capable of it. After that, Ari Aster made a film which is... it's as different from Hereditary as it is similar to Hereditary, okay? This genuinely felt like a kind of bewildering horror epic. When was the last time you could call something a horror epic? God. Starring one of the many celebrities that I'm deeply in love with, Florence Pugh, and with more random nudity in it than... Well, no, to be fair, it's got about as much random nudity as any other creepy cult film, I suppose. Anyway, this is my 1-minute review for Midsommar.
I was most excited for you to come.
It starts quiet, and then very quickly erupts, very loudly. Oh, very loudly. And then it quietens down again and stays quiet for quite a long time. It can afford to. It was terrifying to experience, but not in an outwardly scary way, because that's not Ari Aster's style. Even less so than Hereditary, this didn't focus at all on really jump scares or normal fear. Normal nothing. What is left is this kind of feeling of absolute dread, which somehow lasts the entire 2 hours and 32 minutes that it takes to tell this monstrous story. Florence Pugh is a wonderful actress. Jack Reynor plays the boyfriend who is kind of a shitty person without ever being like awkwardly evil and terrible. Very well. And everybody else is just, I mean, there along for the horrifying thrill ride. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I was expecting that it would be something that I wasn't expecting. So it doesn't count as a real surprise. I feel like the whole thing ends up being mildly better than Hereditary. So I'm going to give this one 79 out of 100. If I rewatch it, that could go to like, 8 out of 100 or 90 out of 100. There's, it's hard to put it in that in-between place, but it was good. I think. So for now, that's my favourite of the two Ari Aster films. That's all for this video, guys, but make sure to comment what other versus 1 minute reviews you'd like to see, and please subscribe before my mind is as warped and terrifying a place as Ari Aster's must be. Oh god, Ari Aster is 33? He could be making these films for another 40 years, and he made those two in back-to-back years. He's going to kill us all!